Guys, how are you doing these days? Alam niyo ba? Parang hindi ko napapansin na lagi na lang tayong tampak ng schoolworks and wala na tayong buhay.
Yeah, I agree.
Huwag ka na magtanong. Nakakapagod. Sobrang dami ng due date.
Agreed. Ikaw, Chris, what are you reading?
Tsaka bakit?
Stories from the past.
Teka na nga, kasi crime stories nung binabasa ko eh.
Samantalang yung akin, parang love story ata to din. Bakit sa dinami-dami ng libro, yan ang pipiliin mo?
Because it caught my attention earlier and sabi ko, parang kailangan ko muna mag-break from everything, from schoolworks and just took a glimpse from the past again.
Sa bagay, tama naman.
At kailangan talaga natin ng breath of fresh air.
Yeah,
True. Kasi nakakapagod din ang ginagawa natin sa araw-araw. Hindi na tayo nauubusan ng tambak.
Can you tell us more about that book?
Oo nga.
Guys, do you know the Lola Bashak stories? It was written by Severino Reyes.
Yes!
It does ring a bell.
Tanda ko yan. Kasi nung mga panahon na bata-bata pa ako, ang dami ko napapanood sa TV niyan. Like, a lot of teleseries na marami kang matututunan. Na sobrang daming mapupulot na aral and nakakamiss lang.
And what themes are you guys like from his story?
Actually, there are lots of kwento ni Lola Bashang na talagang nakakatulong sa ating mga bata na hindi lang natin
True.
sabi na-realize. Eventually, na-realize natin ngayon na malaki na tayo. But looking back from the past, grabe pala yung mga stories na namin natin.
Yeah.
Oo naman.
Kahit na sabihin mo pang bata siya, if you would absorb or adapt all the lessons, talagang magiging okay yung mindset mo paglaki.
I actually remember my past before na manonood lang ako ng mga stories niya, yung mga adaptation, and everything will feel okay.
Oo naman. Tsaka yung may times na every time na magkakaroon ng problema yung main character, doon mo na kagad makiklik yung, ay okay, may mapupulot kang aral na nakakamiss lang.
Akala natin dati, no? More on entertainment lang yung show.
Yes.
In today's world, it's actually changes everything, di ba?
Oo, sobrang dami nang nagbabago.
Ay, from the modern technologies and all, grabe. Kahit nasa mindset ng mga bata ngayon, you know, yung generation is very different from ours.
How would you think the author would think about the major social issues in today?
I think they would feel sad and disappointed somehow because of what's happening at the moment in the world, especially the childhood's mindset, the children's memories. Kasi I feel like wala na silang masyadong quality time with their family and loved ones.
Agree.
Do you guys notice that?
Oo naman, lagi. Tsaka, siguro dugtungan ko na lang din yung sinabi niya na, alam mo yung mapapaisip ko na lang na sana hindi na lang na-invento yung cellphones.
Sana ba?
That's the motor
Sa-
issue.
Yes. Sana naging bata na lang talaga tayo habang buhay na nakakamiss lang na sarap maglaro sa kalsada,
Wala
uwi ka
tayong
ng...
problema.
True. Saka yung lagi mo kasama yung family mo every time, nakakamiss.
Let's talk about the author again. What do you think, or for you, what do you think the question that you would ask Severino Reyes if he would be transported in today's era?
Kung ako yung magtatanong sa kanya, how will he find the way to regain what he started from the beginning? Like, sa mundo natin ngayon, ang modern issue natin ngayon is, ang mga bata ngayon, may gadget na, naka-iPad na.
Daig pa tayo.
Daig pa ang kaled.
Talking about rekindling the past, na-notice nyo rin ba na yung question na yan is highly relevant na sinasabi ni Olive na i-rekindle yung past. Kasi yung tradition natin dati, di ba? Once na meron yung mga libro na ganyan or may mga stories and fairy tales na nagiging template ng identification natin and memories natin na we look back on, dati, more on shows, diba? TV shows, we have to wait for the TV shows or the allotted time para
Yeah.
makaspend ng time para makapanood sa TV. And yung books, dyan yung mga printed na books. Pero ngayon, with the modern technologies and all, and sa mindset ng mga bata ngayon, mga cellphone sila, YouTube.
Yes,
Grabe, marunong na
TikTok.
kaya yata silang mag-Facebook eh.
Like that, if the author would have, or Mr. Severino Reyes would have the chance to write about story again in the modern Philippine literature, how do you think it would change?
There would be huge changes. Kasi nga, diba, sinabi nga rin natin kanina, yung mga naranasan natin ngayon, nung bata tayo, wala naman yan eh. Diba, parang, bakit parang iisipin ng mga bata ngayon na sobrang lucky nila or sobrang ganda ng childhood nila, pero hindi nila alam na kung ano yung meron tayo from the past, mas okay yun. So,
Yeah.
you spend your quality time with your family eh. Parang andun yung nagiging closer kayo together. Eh ngayon, tingnan mo, ang dami ng napapaloob na napapala yung loob ng mga
Yes.
asa sa magulang nila.
Do you think what would be the perspective of Severino Reyes and the from past to present?
Perspective niya,
Yeah,
siguro
in the Philippines.
in the Philippines, siguro yung malaking nagagawa ng modern technologies. Kasi,
Isa yun talaga sa nagbibigay ng huge changes sa
oo,
natin.
kasi yun yung nagiging, nagiging bridge
center ng
nung,
world eh.
yun yung nagiging bridge ng dalawang tao para magkaroon ng lapses. Kasi pag hawak mo sa cellphones, sa laptops, sa gadgets, or so whatever gadget it is, nawawala ka, hindi mo na nakakausap yung ibang tao. Like, nandun na yung focus mo. So, siguro, yun siguro.
I get it. Like, andyan kasi yung modern technology para magkaroon tayo ng communication with our loved ones, diba? Pero, ito na rin yung nagiging dahilan or disadvantage why hindi na tayo nakapag-communicate ng ayos or makakapag-spend ng quality time with them.
Oo.
Nagiging baliktad na. Imbes na maging advantage siya, nagiging negative or nagiging
Oo.
disadvantage.
And how do you think would reflect the writings of Mr. Severino Reyes in the major issue today?
Ang reflect nito, magiging, talaga sila, magiging affected talaga yung, hindi lang yung pagsusulat niya, hanggang kung magsusulat siya ngayon, yung mindset niya, kasi yung medium na ginagamit niya ngayon o nagiging center ng mga tao or ng mga bata ngayon is more on social media. Parang
Yes.
parang talaga din
Yeah.
yung dito, nagiging mundo natin. Even tayo, hindi ko i-update at kakaiga yun.
Kung
Kaya
tayo,
parang
nasa-
nag-charge ng phone. O diba? Pag babat na, charge tapos
Charge
gamit
agad,
tayo.
And his
yes.
writing is actually so far different from today's.
Oo,
So,
yes.
Kasi wala namang, hindi naman uso yung phones before, right?
No.
So, more on traditions tayo, like yung cultural beliefs na meron tayo.
Yes. And also, dugsungan ko na lang din yung sinabi mo na, siguro yung, nawawala na kasi yung respeto, yung pagiging polite, pagiging, respectful into
Which is highly
highly
kailangan
appreciative.
before.
Yes, highly appreciative in terms of watching a teleserie of Severino Reyes. Siguro yun siguro yung nawawala.
Yes, yung boundaries ng mga bad
Yes.
way of speaking. Sobrang laki ng children's.
I'm curious. What do you think the message that from the author do you think would have the greatest impact in today's world?
Sa akin,
From the author, from Mr. Reyes.
from Mr. Severino Reyes into our modern,
Yeah.
siguro magugulat siya.
So, yung ma-adapt man lang ng children, yung mindset na meron doon na always be nice, be kind to other people, be respectful. And hindi na kasi din nila nakukuha from our past experiences na nakaka-apekto sa mindset ng youth. Kasi ito naman, di ba? Kaya ganito yung mindset natin kasi naka-experience tayo ng ganyan.
We learn
pagkabata
from the
na.
past.
So, iba yung mindset ng mga bata ngayon kasi iba yung
Yes.
kinakalakihan nila ngayon.
I remember yung parang kino-compare ng mga magulang natin before yung past natin sa ngayon.
Mhm. every time na may gagawin tayo, sasabihin sa atin ng mga magulang natin na antayin mong magkaanak ka at mararamdaman mo na yun siguro na
Intindihan ko
may
talaga.
intindihan din talaga natin. And naiintindihan na natin ngayon eh.
Adult world.
Na yung tinatawan-tawanan natin before ng mga cultures, na binabaliwala natin na dapat pala pinapahalagahan talaga natin ng sobra-sobra.
Talagang magre-regret ka.
Oo, kasi dun pala tayo mas nakikilala. And, alam nyo ba, napakalaking nang naging epekto ni Lola Basyang sa politikan natin. Sobra. Na siya yung naging daan para mas pakinggan, mas basahin ng mga generations natin.
Yeah.
Yung mga nakakagiliw, nakakatawang kwento ni Lola Basyang. And saan kayo pa tayo makakita ng mga ganong kwento na nakapublish?
And we're lucky enough to be able to talk about it. Kasi hindi tayo madalas pag-look back. Pero kung di pa pinanggit ni Chris or di pa natin napansin.
Kaya nga kung hindi pa, ang sabihin mo, kung hindi pa siya kumuha ng pambatang kwento, hindi natin mabubuklat, be. Kasi
I still have a question for you, for both of you.
Okay.
How can you apply the lesson from Mr. Ray's works to the challenges that we face today?
For me, by starting it on yourself, then sa house nyo, and ipasa mo to sa ibang tao. Kasi you should start
By influencing.
being easy or soft on yourself. It doesn't necessarily mean na maging sobrang soft or babyhin mo yung sarili mo in terms of this kind of mindset. Pero, kailangan mo rin kasing bigyan ng halaga yung self mo. Kung paano mo alagaan yung sarili mo bago ka magpasa ng respect at kindness sa ibang tao. Kasi kung hindi genuine yung magiging kindness sa sarili mo, pag pinasa mo yun, nagiging genuine din ba? Syempre hindi, di ba?
Yeah.
Kailangan mo talaga
It would start from us and
It will
ipapasa sa
be
iba.
transferred or tulad nga nung isang kasabihan na it will be pass it forward.
Yeah.
Yung magiging makabagong mundo is maganda.
Yes.
Tulad nga nung napanood ko one time sa Facebook na may pass it forward yung good deeds na nangyayari na binigyan ng pagkain. Kung ano yung kailangan ng isang tao na nakakasalubong niya, binibigay niya na, why not mangyari kaya talaga yun sa buong mundo,
And that can
no?
also be reflect to the lesson from Mr.
Severino Reyes na yun siguro yung pinaka main point niya sa ginagawa niyang kwento, stories, na kailangan talagang hindi mo lang dapat talaga i-keep yung good deeds na natatanggap mo. Bagkus, why not you share it? Hindi naman masamang mag-share.
And now that we're talking about it, meron tayong chance na ipasa yun sa ibang other
Yes.
people.
Yes.
It will be pass it forward.
Parang
Glimpse from the
tayo,
past din. For you, what is your favorite out of all his works?
For me, I don't really remember the title itself, pero I really remember the lesson. Like, always be kind.
Yeah.
Di ba? Not, pag naging kind ka kasi lahat ng traits or characteristics na gusto mong gawin, nakapaloob na doon. So, yun ang nasabi ko, always be kind talaga.
For me, the lesson that that keeps on my mind from his work is you don't be so greedy. Yeah.
Sa akin, nasabi niyo na kasi. Ano pang sasabihin ko? Hindi. Sa akin, siguro yung isa-general ko. Like, no matter what happens, no matter what you receive, even if it's good or bad deeds, you should always be respect kung sino yung makakasalubong mo.
Always stay positive.
Yes. And, siguro, yun nakakahawa kasi yung smiles. Yun siguro,
Napangita mo may
yun siguro sa akin, oo. Kasi, wala, nakakamiss lang na every time na may makakasalubong kang positive thinker, mahawat mahawa kay. Yun siguro yung nagiging impact sa akin ng mga napapanood ko na gawa ni or likha ni Severino Reyes.
Yeah.
Ay,
It
nakakamiss
was
manood
actually
ng
a
TV.
good talk, huh?
So,
Yes.
ay, what a glimpse from the voice.
Yeah.